Welcome back, guys, and we are on episode 12. We are Rugby Rants. I'm Tom.
I'm Press.
We call you the goat here.
And I'm victorious, and you're not.
I tell you, he's so smug. He's so smug. Oh my God. We've been at work today since 5:30, 5:45. Every minute of every single day of all of today, all I've had is just shit.
Yeah, but hang on. Let's go back. Right, let's go back a week.
Why?
Okay. Because there's been some serious trash talk going on.
Massive, yes.
Like this, backwards and forwards.
Everyday voice notes.
I mean, I've been pretty modest.
What? What? Is this guy for real? Not a chance.
So, before we get into the game, right? Before we get into the game,
I hate the point. Why? What have you done?
right? I believe, and it's out there on all the social media platforms, that me and you had a bet.
Oh, God, I really hope it's not going to come up.
And the bet was that if South Africa beat England on the weekend, Tom had to get a Springbok SA Rugby tattoo on the bum cheeks.
Oh, God.
And right now, as we said,
What do you mean right now?
right now, I'm going to call my good friend Leslie at Pierce of Art
No.
in Alfreton,
Oh, mate.
where I
What are you
go
doing
and
to
have
me?
my tattooing done.
Have you sent her anything over?
What, a picture?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
Oh, God.
But I've got one. I've got one ready.
Oh, my God.
And we're just gonna ring her live, everyone. Okay, and let's get Tom's reaction.
No! I really do not want this, guys, honestly. I have no idea.
Hello,
Oh, no.
are you there? Hang on, we're having technical problems. Here she is. Hello, are you okay? Yeah, I'm all good.
Oh, God.
So Tom sat with me. Say hi, Tom.
Hi, Leslie. How are you?
Leslie, say hello to the rest of the world. Yeah, there she is. Look, I'm just proving that you're on the phone.
All
to
across
everybody.
YouTube and Instagram, Les. Oh, God, mate, I
So-
feel so sick.
So, Tom, you lost the bet.
I did.
Yes, you did.
I did, yes.
Okay, and we've now got. Listen, that's how busy Leslie is. That's how busy Leslie is at Pierce of Art, Alfreton.
Good plug.
Yeah, I know. To book you in for your Springbok rugby tattoo.
God, I genuinely think I didn't have to do this. I didn't have to do this.
Live, we're live. Okay,
Oh.
so Tom, what
Yes.
day suits you best next week? Because we're going to book it in. Everybody's listening. What day this is going to be happening?
I
What
may
day it's
have
going
to
to be
check
filmed?
my calendar, but I think I'm busy for the next 6 months.
No, you're not busy for the next 6 months.
Right. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
4 years.
4 years. No,
Oh, God.
you don't have 4 years.
Conveniently, I happen to be off next week anyway.
That's it. Kids are off next week, so you don't have an excuse.
I'm off anyway.
You're off
I've
anyway.
got a week off. Do you know
So
what I mean?
what day are you saying? Let's see. When are we available, Tom? What day? Don't shake your head. Just tell me what day.
I don't know. Tuesday.
Put your big boy pants on. Right.
They're going to be coming off.
Right. It's so great to be a winner. Tom, how does it feel to be a loser?
Mate, I could cry right now. I'm going to be branded, right, with SA Rugby on my arse for the rest of eternity.
He honestly thought he was going to get away with this. There you see.
What?
There you see. There you go.
Oh, my Lord, right, okay.
There you go. So, Tuesday, Tom? How's Tuesday for you?
Oh, Tuesday sounds swell.
No. Okay. What day?
Oh.
Just a minute. This
Oh.
is the one where I'm messed up.
Right.
So it's not that off.
Your shop's looking nice, dear.
Pardon?
The shop's looking nice.
Oh, we're going to rip it to bits soon. But thank you.
Again, yeah.
Oh, is it next week by any chance?
Yeah. We have got Friday the 3rd.
Friday the 3rd.
You know what the really bad thing is? I can't think of me doing anything in the evenings, so yeah. I think that's all we have to do.
Friday the 3rd. Are we saying, are you free at 3 p.m?
We can be 3 p.m.
I love that. We can
We
be.
can be.
God, it's like it's all been set up, isn't it?
And then what I'll do, Leslie, I will send you a picture over, and it will be the exact size he'll be having. It'll be exactly what he's having.
Right, you can't do that because when it comes through a lot smaller. So give me the size that he wants when you send it over.
Right. Okay.
But bear in mind it'll come through on here, or I'll probably pick it up on here, so it's going to look a lot smaller. So give me the size. Where's he having it? Under his bum cheek.
He's having it on his bum cheek.
There's a lot of flesh there.
What, left or right?
I don't know.
Well, you've got to choose one because it depends on which way around they've got to put the picture.
Do it on left then.
Left, right.
yeah.
Left bum cheek. And what I'll do, we'll print it off because Tom lives close to you. I will get him to drop it off at the shop before.
I can't believe this. I
Before
can't
next
believe you've
week.
actually done this. You're such an arse.
Are we booked in?
Yeah.
There you go, world. Tom's booked in for his loser's tattoo.
Gutted.
I've penciled you in because obviously I'm going to need a deposit, but we don't know how much it's going to be.
Yeah,
So
That's fine.
I'm going to
Gutted.
yeah.
we're going to go it.
And the shop's gonna video it. Yes. His
Mate,
face. Look at
I
his
can't.
face.
What are you doing to me, Leslie? I cannot believe this.
It's so great to be right,
The
right?
smugness on your face.
It's so
The
great.
Are you guys seeing this guy?
God,
He's
this is
smug
so
as anything.
great. Oh man, I tell you
my
what,
God. Right.
fantastic.
We're not backing out now, is there?
Line me in his presence with a picture.
At some point this week, we'll have to see what time he gets finished during the day. But
I don't work really, do I?
no,
I'm here till 5:30 anyway, so
Yeah, I can drop it away home. That's no stress.
Wednesday, we close at 4 Wednesday.
close at 4 Wednesday. Other days 5:30.
Well, if you want, what I can do, I can.
Sorry,
Where does he live?
he lives in Alfreton.
Where?
Where?
I'm just gonna give away my address.
Well, yeah, no, he can't give his address away.
Near Jewson's.
Near Jewson's.
What do you mean? Because he's going to have to write it on his bloody form anyway. Does he think I'm going to go around and get him?
Yeah, but Leslie, this is live, so I can't give his address out over YouTube.
Alright.
Yeah. I'll get him to drop it in for you this week.
Alright.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I cannot believe this.
Looking forward to seeing you then, Tom.
Thanks, Leslie.
Say bye, Tom.
Bye.
See you later, dear. Much love. Bye.
You're an arse.
That's you booked in.
are an arse,
No, I'm
bro.
not.
Why did
No,
you
I'm
spring
not.
this on me like
Because
this?
it's hilarious. That's why. So there you go, everybody. Tom's at least he's not backing out. He's doing what he said. He's going to get his losers tattoo done.
And guys, at the end of the episode, so we'll see you.
No,
next week.
hello. Excuse me. We've got a lot to discuss. Okay. So right now that we've got that out the way,
Such an arse. You are such an arse.
I'm not the one with the tattoo on my arse. So there we go. Right, smugness over.
No, it's not.
Well, no, not yet. Okay, England South Africa semi-final.
I have to say, what a game.
Do you?
Yes.
It was all right. No, but it was though. I mean, it wasn't like a spectacle to behold,
Right,
was
I
it?
didn't expect try here, try here, try here, try here.
No.
But it was massive. Right. I've been on edge before,
Yeah.
but like you said previously, I experienced what you experienced, and I thought I was going to have a heart attack.
Well, partial heart failure. Yeah, it's not nice, is
Mate,
it?
Right.
Right.
For 75 minutes, 75 minutes,
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. I was like, Ben L. I was like, yes! Oh my God, loving life. Right?
Yeah.
And then,
And then.
Ox.
Ox.
Had to come in and ruin the party, didn't he?
Okay.
Mate,
Salads don't win scrums. I love it.
brilliant.
I love it.
Have you seen the other one he did?
No.
England rugby don't win scrums.
Did he? Well, it's true, actually.
I couldn't help but laugh. It was
so
brilliant.
I have to say that for 70 minutes, I was a little bit underwhelmed at what was going on.
Yeah.
I think that England basically just didn't allow South Africa into their half. Really,
It's what they had to do.
I don't think winning a semi-final on kicks for posts is a very manly way to do it. But a win's a win.
Way, yeah.
But unfortunately, that plan didn't work. And
can I just make a point?
yeah,
If you didn't have Andre,
thank you.
you would not have got those points.
That's not necessarily true, is it? Because everybody does this, right? Everybody goes, yeah, but if we didn't miss that kick, yeah, but if we didn't. The thing is that the game wouldn't have gone in that direction if that hadn't have happened. If that hadn't have happened, it's all.
No, that is very true.
You know, the restart wouldn't have looked like a restart. It probably would have been a scrum if something else had happened. So you can't say that. Nobody can say that. The fact remains is that I will put it there that England made it a very difficult day for South Africa.
Yeah.
They upset the lineouts. They got off the bus.
Yeah.
You know, they were prepared. I think it was the best game they've played in 18 months.
Yeah.
And I think the game plan, they executed it. I do. The problem is that you cannot get over the line. You know, and this is what I was saying to you in the group stage. Everybody's like, "Oh yeah, they scored 9 tries. It was great." Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Okay. But this weekend you tipped up against arguably the best team in the world.
But there's no arguing about you are the best team in the world.
Well, give or take.
Yeah.
Right. And what happened was the best team in the world stepped up.
Yes.
And unfortunately for England, South Africa's defence
Outstanding.
is second to none.
Do you want one thing I noticed though?
Yeah.
And it might just be me, it might just be my opinion, but it's one thing I saw and one thing I'm thinking. Guys, if you think the same, let us know. Put the comments in. But what are you laughing at now?
I'm just so smug, bro. Carry on. It's fine.
My lord. But like, watching you guys defend compared to how we defend,
Yeah.
it's just another level up.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Humble.
No.
Yes,
But I'm not
it
being
is.
smug about it. It is. It's fact. It's
Yeah.
fact.
It was just the likes of Etzebeth's
Yeah.
and R.J. Steinman.
Oh, yes, Neyman.
Him there, the one that you look like. Or like,
I wish.
but,
I was that tall.
but then you look in your centres like your Deolandes,
Yeah.
your Jesse Krills,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And it was just heart, everything, and the kitchen sink and more.
Yeah. Yeah. It was. It
And
was.
Right. I was really excited. I was so excited that we managed to.
Your breathing's changed. Like I can hear you getting a little bit upset about this whole situation.
Dude, I was so upset on Saturday night. I almost cried. Oh, I did cry.
Yeah, I know.
I was very emotional.
I couldn't be smug with you on Saturday. I couldn't do it to you. I was gutted for you. I was gutted for the lads as well. I was because, like I've always said, you know, I've support England rugby 95% of the year. But I do bleed green and gold.
Yeah, of course you do. It's your bread and butter. It's your life. It's where you're from, bro.
Yeah.
I get it. I do.
Yeah.
But we didn't. Yes, we scored 15 points.
Yeah.
Off the boot.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about English rugby at the minute. I don't understand it. But we can't score against top tier teams. When you look at the likes of New Zealand, put 96 points on Italy.
Yeah.
Almost 100 points against Italy, who are a Six Nations side.
Yep.
I can't remember the last time we did. I don't know what style of rugby Steve Borthwick's trying to play. When you look at Eddie, Eddie openly came out and he said, "We are going to play at a pace that no one in the world can handle," and we were unbeaten. And at that stage, we were the best team in the world.
Right. Yeah.
You can't say we weren't.
I can.
You can't because we beat you previously. We lost you in the World Cup 2019. Get it right? Yeah. We beat New Zealand. We beat Australia 3-0 down under.
That's not hard at the moment, but yeah.
But this was 2016.
Yeah.
But do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see where
Eddie
you're
came
going
out
with
and he said, "We are going to play at a pace that no one can handle. We are going to be so quick, so this, so," and that's what we did.
Yeah.
And now we're at a stage where it's quite upsetting because I don't understand, like I said, how Steve Borthwick wants to play.
I don't think he knows how he wants to play. I think not. I don't mean that like maliciously.
No,
like,
I get it.
I think he's taken on a team that have already got bad habits. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, they're not. You've got some real old heads in the team,
Yes.
and you've got some real youngsters in the team. Old dog, new tricks.
Yeah.
Comes to mind.
Yeah. No, I completely understand that.
And I think that the youngsters are or have been quite overwhelmed by the level of rugby that's being played around them. And if I look at, so if I compare, say, okay, let's go pack to pack.
Yep.
Right. Other than at the breakdown,
Right.
South Africa, pound for pound, have the best pack in the world. Right.
Right.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
They do.
Okay.
Right. They scrummed you off the park. And they did.
In the last 5 minutes.
Right, whatever. And the thing is that when you've got a pack
Yeah.
that can play as good as the backs
Yeah.
in open play, it makes it very difficult to score against them, because the work rate and the defensibility
Yeah.
is up there. It's up there. So
Yeah.
I think England had 9 phases in the South Africa 5-meter line
Mm-hmm.
and couldn't get the ball over.
The thing is, for me, when we say it week in, week out, and we do say it,
Yeah.
phase play scores tries.
Yeah.
Because there will be a crack in that defence.
Yeah.
Like, if we would have gone 30 phases and not scored, I'd
Yeah.
be like, that's horrendous.
Yeah.
But to go nine phases and then to try something,
Yeah.
sometimes it doesn't work. So
Well-
you need the phase play to build up, to get to, say, 15 phases, and then you're going to find a gap. You are going to have a gap. It will appear.
Well, of course you will, because you're drawing defenders in. Every
Yeah.
breakdown, you're drawing defenders in. And I think that England's game plan to keep South Africa in their own half,
Yeah.
great,
Yeah.
but you can't score tries without the ball.
That's the thing. But
And it's all right going, well, they'll give away a penalty, they'll this, they'll that. But for every 2 of your penalty kicks,
yeah.
once a try is converted, they count for nothing.
No, of course not.
So you cannot win World Cups kicking off the tee.
And I think this is something that needs to be addressed.
Yeah.
I think there needs to be... One thing I noticed, right, was when Marcus Smith played at fullback,
Yeah.
he brought a different flair to the team. Because he's playing with more space
Yeah.
and he's opening up the team.
He's a running fullback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But bear in mind, he's not a fullback. He's 10.
Is he though?
Yeah. Week in, week out, he plays 10.
I think he's... Yeah, I know he does. But don't you think that he's better suited to 15?
Depends what space he's got. Because
Yeah.
he does, mate, week in, week out, he does it for club.
Yeah.
In no space. Compared to international, it's acres of.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I think we spoke about it earlier. An
Yeah.
overhaul needs to be done.
Yeah, I agree. I think we need to... I think England rugby... I will go to South Africa in a minute. But I think that England rugby needs to stop playing this whole, if your face fits, if you have an opinion, you're not allowed to play for them. And unless you play for Leicester or Harlequins, you don't get a look in. I feel like there's a lot of talent being missed up in the north
Yeah.
of England.
Well, prime example, look at Adam Radwan. Newcastle 11. Left winger. Mate, guy is electric.
Yeah.
He's so quick.
Yeah.
Can you imagine having him and Henry Arundel on the wings?
But-
And then Marcus Smith at fullback.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
Jeez.
I think certain people have had the time. They've
Yeah.
had their opportunity. They've had a go at 2 World Cups, some 3,
Yes.
and they've not done it. So,
Well, you have to look at this. We've got Dan Cole, 100 caps. Owen Farrell, 100 caps.
Yeah.
Courtney Laws, over 100 caps.
yeah.
Ben Youngs, over 100 caps.
I mean, Joe Marler can't be far off.
80 odd.
88 caps or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Danny Kerr, 95 caps, something like that.
Yeah.
Do you know, and it's a shame Danny Kerr hasn't been played more to get him up to that 100, because I think he's the one person that does deserve it.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Do you know what I mean? He's phenomenal.
Yes.
He is a fantastic nine, and he's been overlooked and overshadowed for so long.
And I tell you what, he looked great in that Springbok shirt.
He's trying to wind me up, and I'm not gonna bite.
But he did though. But he did do.
But he did know.
Yeah, I do. I think that, you know, there's 4 years now.
Yeah.
Where they can get right. I'll tell you what the big problem is.
Oh.
And
Right.
No, I'm going to call it. I'm going
Yes.
to call it right.
Talk to me.
In the England pack.
Yes.
Right. Backs. Right. All the backs are going to have a
Is it
moan.
in the England pack?
Yeah.
Right.
All the backs in
Yeah.
the world are going to have a moan. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. But when you've got a great pack,
Yes.
the backs work is. I'm not going to
Easy.
say it's easy, but it's
Easier.
easier.
Yeah.
Right. You can be a relatively okay set of backs, but if you have quick ball and you have good ball, clean
Yeah,
ball,
of course. Yeah.
you can do a lot with it. Right. And I tell you what England's problem is at the moment, and why the forwards generally cannot get over the line.
Right.
Right. They're not big enough, and they're not nasty enough.
Yeah, we spoke about this before. There's no sort of gritty.
But this showed on the weekend.
Yeah.
Right. England had 75% forward going ball.
Yes.
Right. They had numerous stabs at the try line. Right.
Yes.
And the reason why they didn't get over is because the forwards cannot bully their way through.
Which I'm very surprised. I say I'm surprised about because I've seen them do it before, but it's almost like they've just gone like that.
Right. Who in the pack would you look at and go, Jesus Christ, I don't want to play against them? Who has that? Lawrence Delalio, Martin Johnson, Neil Back. Who?
Do you know? I'll tell you one person.
Lewis Moody.
One person who played on Saturday, George Martin.
Yeah.
22-year-old lark.
Yeah.
Martin Johnson-esque, massive hits, carried the ball well, and he's 22 years old.
Yeah. Okay.
Not
great.
to the. He's 22. Do you know what I mean, he's a young pup.
Yeah,
bless him.
Jesus, yeah, he's got a lot of time left.
Do you know what I mean? But like,
yeah.
I say that because when you say Martin Johnson-esque, Martin Johnson was one of the most feared men in English rugby. He didn't care.
No, exactly. But this is what I think England as a team are missing.
Yeah.
Right. When you look at the likes of Orchies Neyman, Ibn Etzebeth, you know,
Yeah.
when
I get
when
it. Yeah.
they take the ball up, bro, it's like they will tear your face off to gain an inch.
From 5 meters, you're not going to stop him, are you?
No. I mean, look at the toy.
Yeah.
Again, you know, back rower, was he 6'7"?
There is no back rowers in this world that are 6'7".
Yeah. Dwayne Vermeulen.
Yeah.
You know, he's like the South African Thor.
Well, he is,
Right.
isn't he? Yeah.
And so when you look at that pack, Ox, right? I mean,
That guy.
They're menacing.
Yeah.
You know, they're not the prettiest people in the world. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But that's because they put their face where it doesn't belong.
But do you know what? Yeah.
Franco Mustard. Bro, the
Yeah.
bloke's a giant.
But this is what makes me laugh, right? They each do their job.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And when they do their job well, everybody else does their job well.
Yeah.
Right. Give you an example. If Faf is having a bad game,
Yeah.
Andre Pollard will pick up the slack. Right?
Yeah.
But then Faf will sort his shit out.
Yeah. Or Cubas Reynard will come on and
Yeah.
just blaze a trail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it takes the pressure off Andre. He can then focus on his game.
Yeah.
But if everybody does their job right, then the game flows and everyone knows, right, I know he's going to do that. I'm going to do that. He's going to do this. I can rely on my team. He's not going to have a bad game. He's not going to have a bad game. He's not going to have a bad game.
Yeah.
And there's one video I saw earlier on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
And it's Ibn Etzebeth
Yeah.
talking to the team. I'm not sure if it was on Saturday. It might have been in Rugby Championship or whatever.
Yeah.
But the intensity in this bloke's eyes, I thought it was going to come through the screen and slit my throat.
But that's what. But and this is, you know, when we use that phrase, it just means more.
Yeah.
Right. If a penalty doesn't go South Africa's way, okay,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have. Are you sure, ref? What are you talking about? Did you see that stupid cocky grin, shaking the head at the referee?
Yeah.
Like, there's none of that, right? Because we're taught, even at schoolboy level, right? You do not
Yeah.
back chat the referee.
Do
And
not
If, and if
badmouth
you do, your coach will cuck you out, bro. Like, trust me, okay? It's not worth the grief,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And that in itself, when you've got a team who are constantly questioning the referee's decisions,
Yes.
right? And I have to say, because Ben O'Keefe, right, and I've rated him throughout this World Cup. I think
Yeah,
I think he's been a great ref. because Ben O'Keefe got a world of stick from Lord Farquaad, what's his name?
You mean Anton Dupont?
Right.
Yeah.
Suddenly, he had to be an arsehole on the pitch.
Yeah.
Right.
I can see it.
And South Africa, I'm not going to say they played against 16 men, but things that normally, like if you looked at like the France game,
Yes.
right, or the South Africa Ireland game, where South Africa lost even.
Yes.
When we said the little things
Mm-hmm.
that really don't impact an outcome that he let slide and the game flows.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? That didn't happen on the weekend because people stuck their nose in where it doesn't belong.
Yes.
Right? He's been a great ref, and because of that, he had to show that he was going to punish South Africa for like small things because he doesn't want to be seen as being like showing favoritism,
Biased and all that sort of stuff.
which I can go with.
Yeah.
But it ruined the game.
Okay.
It ruined the game on Saturday.
Yeah.
Because those little things. Look at like when Joe Marler's got hold of Faf, ragging him about, nowhere near the ruck.
Yeah.
Right? I guarantee you, if South Africa did that on Saturday, it would have been penalty, yellow card, see you later. Right? But because because Faf doesn't run over and say to the ref, "Did you see what he was doing to me?" like that.
In all fairness to Faf, he could probably clump most of the England team and knock them out. Do you know what I mean?
Well, he's fucking giant slayer, isn't it? But and that in itself is the difference because England allow things to get under their skin, and I think when the head goes, the game goes. But I think what England need now is a big, nasty pack. Right?
Yes.
They need a pack. I love Joe Marler to bits.
Yeah.
I think he's great. I love how open he is about his personal life.
Yep.
I love how he brings an essence of comedy.
Yes.
To rugby, even on the pitch.
Yeah.
He's quite funny, even when he's being serious. But I think he's had his time.
I think it comes down to the overhaul.
Yeah, but this is what I mean, and I don't mean it in a bad way. But you've got to step aside and let the new talent come through.
Yes.
And let them build and gel as a team.
Yes.
If you look at South Africa, right, we've got people have been saying, about Manny Lebok,
Yes.
Terrible at this, terrible at that, and all the rest of it. Bloke's walked into his first World Cup, right, and
starting 10 as well.
Starting 10, that is a lot of pressure.
Huge amounts of pressure.
A lot of pressure, and okay, he's not been great off the tee, but other than that, he's been all right.
No, mate, I agree.
And
he's not been bad at everything else, has he?
No, and we bring, South Africa bring players through that are 100% fully capable of filling the shoes. Jesse Creel for Lekanyuam.
Yeah.
Right? It's a move that people were like, is this going to work? Works great.
Mate, I'll tell you what, I think he's been your standout player this year.
He's been
in this
phenomenal.
World Cup. He's sensational, bro.
Consistently good.
But he's another one. Puts head in places it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
For a 13, mate, that doesn't happen.
No, and if you look at him and Dialande next to each other, again, when you're talking about, I don't want to say menacing, but when you look at that pairing, you think, shit.
Well, do you know what? Yeah. I look at Jesse Creel and I think he's very, very young looking.
He looks like G.I. Joe. he looks like a Rambo, mate. Do you know what I mean? He's like a Rambo. Like he just...
His thing is, facially he looks young. It's the eyes.
Yeah.
It's like, I will die on this field.
Yeah, he's got a 1,000,000-yard death stare.
Yeah.
And if he has to put his face in front of your studs to stop you, he will.
Yeah.
Proven.
But you look at Dialande. Dialande is a complete... Like, when I look at Dialande, right?
Yeah.
I look at him and I think, you nasty... Do you know what I mean? The look he's got on his face.
Yeah. He's a dark destroyer, mate.
Yeah, bro.
He is the dark destroyer.
He's not massive.
No.
He's not the biggest bloke on the field. But my God.
Yeah.
He will you up, bro.
And consistently a menace.
Unbelievable, yeah.
Give him half a gap, he'll break the gain line.
Yes.
If you run straight at him, he will put you on your arse.
Yes.
And those
Well, he did it the week... Elliot Daly. Yeah. Came running at him. And he wasn't even in the centre, right? I'm sure it was Elliot Daly. Came running down, blindside. And Dialande just stood there like that. Dropped his shoulder, went to wrap. And he's gone, fold.
Yeah.
And Dialande didn't move.
No.
It's like running into a brick wall.
And this is what I meant by, at the moment, England don't have... I talk about the presence that New Zealand have when they come out on the pitch. I talk about the presence and the stature and the menacing
The look, the depth there.
It's everything.
Yes.
It's everything. When you look at those two teams, they've got everything. They've got pace, they've got power, they've got aggression, they've got skill, they've got experience, and they've got massive balls, youngsters. Who, when we say it means everything, to come out of a country that has so many lads to choose from who want to play for their country, for you to come out on top, like they're like the 5%ers.
Yeah.
Right? For you to come out on top, you have literally given everything.
Yes.
Your mates don't ring you anymore because they know that you're not going out on a Friday night.
Yeah.
You know, that's the sort of thing. Like, you don't see them falling out of pubs and nightclubs, pissed off.
Mate, I 100% agree.
And all the rest of it. They're all educated.
Yeah.
And they are willing to sacrifice their left nut to
play
be
for
in
the
that team.
Springboks, yeah.
Yeah. And I don't feel that England have that.
Mate, as a nation, we don't have that.
I feel that that's what... As a nation, you developed every sport in the world,
Yes.
but don't have that many world titles. And why? And I reckon it comes down to the South gets all the funding. That's the central business districts. That's where all the money is.
Right.
That's where all the top schools are. You're missing out on some of the hardest people on earth.
Up north.
North of Leicestershire,
Yeah.
right? Seriously, scouts, get your ass up, get in your car, do your 5 hour, 6 hour, 7 hour drive, get on a train or whatever, and get further north than you go in, because I guarantee you there's boys up there that are bigger, harder, nastier, and want it a hell of a lot more
Yeah.
than the people that you're going to watch now. Just because they're not tier 1 club team players, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Quite sure how it works.
I get it. Yeah.
But you're missing out on a hell of a lot further
The
north.
thing is, with that, I think what they need to do personally is, I mean, we're getting onto another topic here, but
Yeah. But we're talking about the game, and we're talking about why it
Yes,
went that
yeah,
way.
yeah,
Why
yeah.
I feel it went that way.
even though people, like I said, it might be in a National One side or a National One player, whatever, but they need people, not necessarily who are good now, but who are 18 or 17, 18, 19 coming through, going, he should be the best player in the world. I can make him the best player in the world.
Yeah.
That's what that's what they need to do. They might not be the best player now, but they can put him in an academy.
Yes.
They can do that stuff. They can scout and move them, take them down here. There's houses that they're putting up for people down south.
Yeah.
And they can have these people playing for England.
Give him the opportunity, because this is the other problem.
Yes.
This is the other problem. Unless you go to a private school or a grammar school
Yes.
or whatever you want to call it, 99.9% of the population want to play football.
Yes.
I bet this happened with you when you were at school. You're talking like PE lessons, rugby teams, whatever.
Yes.
Right. Right.
Oh,
Right. Inter-schools rugby in
Yes.
South Africa
yes.
is bigger than club football in this
Yeah.
country.
Yeah.
Right. And this is where it's all going wrong.
Yes.
Because you've got guys who could be the next superstars for England, because the talent's there and the coaching's there and the funding's there and all the rest of it, but they're not getting an opportunity because all we do in government schools is play football.
Well, yeah, because people don't want to play the sport.
Yeah, but why? Is it? Do they offer it at schools because of? Is it insurance purposes in case somebody gets a black eye? God forbid. I mean, why don't we offer in the UK inter schools rugby? What is it? Unless you're playing for,
No, I know. I don't know. I do not know that answer.
because in South Africa, you can be at a school that's in the middle of a township,
Yeah.
or you can be at the toppest, most highest paid private school education
Yeah.
in the country, and you all play rugby.
Yeah.
And you can play football if you want to. You can play hockey. You can do
You
whatever-
will
you can do
be
whatever
laughed
you
at,
want.
but
Yeah. Yeah, men play rugby, okay. And that's where it's like the Makazole Mapimpi story.
yeah. Yeah.
If there was ever a situation more desperate and was someone who was possibly never going to make it,
Yeah.
look where he is now.
Oh, mate, I know that story is
Right.
heartbreaking.
And when you look at, there's a lot of guys in the Springbok teams throughout the years that have come
Yeah.
From those backgrounds. And that's because South Africa look for the best. It doesn't matter where they are in the country. It doesn't matter where they come from, what their background is, from Johannesburg to flipping Cape Town to Cape Point, from KwaZulu-Natal, wherever, right? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Where you grow up, how you grow up, how much money you have is irrelevant. Because
if you're good enough,
you
will play.
You will play.
Yes.
And that, I feel, is where England is falling down in grassroots rugby to come through to the World Cup stages.
Yes.
To be hard enough to have been smashed to bits from 7 years old.
Yes.
To make sure that, so that they know that they're not made of glass.
Yes.
And to lose hard. Right? Trust me, you come out of a certain league playing in South Africa, you're doing quite well as a team, and then suddenly you step up a league. Bro. But by the time we're all 18, we've had 25 stitches, 8 broken bones, flat nose, a cauliflower ear, and chicks dig it, bro. Right? And I tell you what, and that is something, in South Africa, if you play first team rugby at school, you're like the munner.
Yeah.
Right? And over here, like, I don't get it. Like, I don't understand why it isn't that way. I'd love to make it more that way. I'd love to be able to stand on the roof of this place and scream out there, anybody who sucks at football because you can't use both feet, this is what this game was developed for.
Yes.
Whether you're tall, short, big, small, fast, slow, whatever, there is a position for you. And if you find that you might not be doing very well at school because you might be a little bit rough around the edges, a little bit nastier, a little bit slightly aggressive or whatever.
Put you in a position where you can play the sport, where you can get your aggression out and do what you need to do, your whole dynamic changes.
And this is exactly it, mate.
Yeah.
Because the kids out there, because they don't offer rugby and because you've got to travel 45 minutes to the nearest decent club, there's not a hole in the ground.
Yep.
They're missing out. So, teachers will be like, he's a problem child. No, he's not a problem child. It's just that you're not offering the right sport and the right guidance and the right coaching
to help him
to channel that and put it into something that can make him great.
But you imagine this story. I'll call it outlaw.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Kid from, I don't know, Newcastle.
Yeah.
Doesn't play rugby, doesn't know anything about rugby.
No.
Looks at Rugby Rants. Sees us talking about it. And he'll go, do you know what? I want to go to my local club.
Yeah.
And he plays and plays and plays. And the next thing, he could be the next Johnny Wilkinson, the next Martin Johnson, the next Lawrence Delalio.
Exactly.
Who are these people who are... And we'll get back to the game in a minute, guys, but our point being is, and I do agree with you with this.
Yeah.
Because as a nation, we bubble wrap.
Yeah.
And we... Like, mate, I remember playing grassroots, and at the age of 5, 6, 7, tag rugby, touch. And then when you get up to full contact, and you train with the big boys, and they hit you, you're like, ow.
Yeah, you don't know
that hurts.
You don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Right, I remember I had a coach. I'm not going to name names. I had a coach, and how old would I have been? 10, 11?
Yeah.
If you backchat him, he clocked you with the whistle, bro. Like he smacked you, like he hit you with the whistle, right?
Yeah.
If you didn't train hard enough, he was behind you, flipping, giving you a yeah. And I think that's the difference.
Do you know? But we've said it before. We're trained by dads. We're trained by dads with a spare hour on a Sunday and a few hours on a Thursday and Friday.
Yeah. Who used to play for the local club?
He played for the local club, never made it any further.
Yeah.
And people don't want to invest because they think, oh, well, do you know, it's just a hobby. But it's not just a hobby. If it means something to someone and they want to do it full time, give them the help, give them the guidance, get the best coaches in. If it's going to cost the club, go to the RFU, speak to them, say, look, we want the funding. We've got people like this who need the help, who need this, and get the fuck to it.
Yeah. If the RFU had as much clout as England football, England would be the best team in the world.
Yes. But I'll tell you why this happens, right? Because the RFU is headed by tweed jackets and corduroy trousers and shitty little boat shoes, whatever you want to call them. But it's true. Bro, it's people who played in the 1950s,
They
right?
all look like James May.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's true because they
Yeah.
don't want to put the funding into the clubs where they see these potential and they go, do you know what? I don't know how it works. That side of it, that's way above our pay grade.
Yeah.
But when you've got people who, like me, who all I wanted to do was play rugby,
Yeah.
you know, who knows? But I'm not saying I was the best rugby player in the world, but I was. But
In his own little world.
yeah, I wasn't.
In his own world. Yeah.
But
yeah.
if I wasn't trained by dads,
Yeah.
and if I had the right guidance
Yeah.
from the club, who put the right and the specific training in me,
Yeah.
and the nutrition, and this and that,
And the pats on the back, mate. The
yeah,
well done.
100%.
You know, it makes you. Yeah.
But that could be like your next Martin Johnson, your Lawrence Delalios, and that team in 2003. I guarantee we aren't going to have a team like that again,
They were
The
made
grit.
of different stuff, bro.
bro.
The
Did
last
you see their faces,
the last generation of actual hard men.
bro? 1 to 8, I can name them all who
Yeah.
played in that final in 2003. You tell me one that is not hard as nails.
Yeah, exactly.
Phil Vickery,
Yeah.
Steve Thompson,
Yeah.
Trevor Woodman,
Yeah.
Ben Kay, Martin
Yeah.
Johnson,
Yeah.
Neil Back,
Yeah.
Richard Hill, Lawrence Delalio.
And that epitomises what I said
Hard
about a
men, bro.
menacing pack.
Yeah.
This is it. So, yeah.
Sorry, guys. Ran over,
Yeah,
but
so-
back to
but
the
this-
game.
no, but I mean, yeah, if you agree with us or disagree with us, feel free. That's fine. But what I am sick of in this country is that the entire country and all the funding goes to a team that still live in 1966.
Yes.
You know, oh, we won it in 66. Bro, get over it. It's never going to happen again. Right? You may as well put the funding in and back a team that
That could
stands
actually have a
bloody
chance
good
doing it.
chance.
Yeah.
Right? They've done it once before. They've made the semis and the finals for the past, 3 World Cups?
Didn't do it in 2015. 2019 we did. In 2023 we got semis. But, you know, unfortunately things happen.
Well,
Ha!
that happened. You know, get behind a team that actually
Can do it.
can actually,
Yeah.
they have a chance.
I
Because, you know what? You're paying 30 million or something. What did I hear the other day? £300,000 a week for a football player. That's,
bro,
that's
that's-
what he makes or something.
Mate, there's people that earn £50,000 a week up to £500,000 a week. playing football.
£500,000 a week, right? £500,000
a week. Yes.
That doesn't equate to what an England rugby player will make in his entire lifetime.
Well, mate, do you know the thing that makes me laugh? I read this the other day. One of the highest paid
It's
players
disgusting, bro.
is Owen Farrell.
Yeah.
Right. His contract
Yeah.
is £1 million a season.
£1 million a season.
These football players make that in 2 weeks.
Yeah. And what, to top up the fake tan? I mean, I don't-
Hairstyles, earrings, fake tan.
yeah, Bentleys, all
Yeah.
the rest of it. Yeah, great. So the guys that are putting the body on the line spend most of their money on probably rehab, physio,
Yes.
outside of, you know, international rugby, like club rugby and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
They're making next to nothing.
Yes.
The funding compared to football
Oh,
is
it's
next
mate,
to nothing.
non-existent, basically.
Right? And yet they're still making it to the semis, to the finals,
Yes.
etc., etc. Right? Well, open your eyes, people. Okay? Get behind a team that can actually do it, because it really is, like, it's starting to chaff my nerves. Okay? Like, seriously.
Fuck.
Right? I mean, look, it's a different episode, funding, etc.,
Yeah.
etc. South Africa is not the richest country in the world.
Oh, no, I know that, yeah.
Okay? But I would say that when it comes to sports funding,
Yeah. They put
across-
everything into it.
I would say, yeah, a lot of it
Yeah.
goes into rugby and cricket, which they won on the weekend against England as well.
Had to drop it in, didn't
Of course I did.
Had to drop it in.
Of course I did. Like, the smugness doesn't end there, right?
Smug.
Okay, so anyway, right, unlucky for England. Great game on the weekend. I think they did really well. I don't
Yeah.
think South Africa performed that well, I have to say.
Yeah.
Um,
We did what we needed to do.
okay, Sarah.
But again, you brought your bomb squad on.
Yeah.
You pulled our pants down. You smacked the little white buns.
Yeah, well, you know, we brought Andre on. We brought Faf on.
Yeah. I
and-
think that was a bold move after 30 minutes, though.
Yeah, but the thing is that why wait for more points to go on the board?
No, I do. I get that.
You know,
But
natural order was restored in that team. With regards to
Yeah.
Faf and Andre, and I don't mean in the world rankings, that as well, but
so Such a mug.
But yeah, I think they did what they had to do to make sure that the win was going to come.
Yeah.
We got over the line, so your 2 penalties count for nothing.
Yes.
And that's what England have to do. They have to get some big nasties on that pitch, and they have to get over that line.
Yes. I am willing to dust off my boots, Steve, if you need a good 6.
Jesus Christ. Anyway,
Bro.
dust them off.
I need to buy some.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Yeah.
lose about 3.5 stone.
Yeah, snap. But yeah. If it just so happens that
If there is a buffet at the end of every training session, I'll be there.
That's right. And South Africa, if you do need a hooker, experienced one. Yeah. But yeah, I think let's talk finals. Just quickly.
Right, okay.
Because I know obviously we're going to do a show about the finals when South Africa win.
Right. New Zealand
Yeah.
versus South Africa.
Yeah.
Rerun.
This is
1995.
but this is what everybody's been waiting for.
Right, can I just say something before we get into that?
Okay.
I know we lost at the weekend.
Yep.
But
But
I feel
yep.
this is the World Cup that the rugby world deserves.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree with you.
Purely on the basis that 2 teams hammer and tongs, bro. I'm not saying England wouldn't,
No,
but it's New Zealand and South Africa, bro.
it's personal.
Yeah.
It's personal.
Vengeance, mate.
3 titles apiece. Right?
So
3
excited.
titles apiece.
Yeah.
28 years in the making.
Yes.
This was written in the stars.
It had to be. It couldn't be anything
Okay.
else, was it?
And this weekend,
8 p.m. kickoff, Stade de France in Paris.
yeah, I think it's 7 here, isn't it? 7 in the
No,
UK.
8 o'clock here, 9 o'clock over there.
9 o'clock over
Yeah.
there. This game,
Yes. Dude.
right, is going to be. This is when like a hurricane meets a tornado.
Oh, bro. Yeah, it's
Or
like tsunami, bro.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's volcanoes and earthquakes. It's like
This is deciding of who the best in the world actually is.
overall,
Yeah.
over all time.
Yes.
Right. I think this is what this comes down to. When two giants fight,
Yes.
it's the ground that gets injured.
Yes.
Okay. There's going to be no holds barred.
Oh, mate,
There's
I
going to
cannot
be
wait.
carnage. It's going to be absolute chaos and trauma and claret. And
Mate, bandages and just broken limbs,
yeah,
punches to the face. It's
And
going to
this is
be
what it will be.
immense.
it will be true Southern Hemisphere rugby.
Yes.
Big hits, hard runs, and just sheer mano a mano, testosterone fueled, like bite your nose off rugby, right?
Right. I do have one question for you, though.
Yes.
Does Razzie start Faf and Hondre?
Oh my god. Yeah.
Has to, doesn't
I
he?
think he has to. I don't, because the problem is against New Zealand, you cannot go into half time being behind on points
No.
and then try and claw it back because the defense is too good.
I'm so excited.
You're excited, right? I've aged like at least 5 years over this World Cup.
5?
Yeah, at least, right? At least 5 years
I was
over
going
this
to
World
say
Cup
10.
because, right. First of all, Springboks. Number 1. Come on. Right. Number 2. Screw you. Right. You've pushed my heart rate and my blood pressure to the limit.
God.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've had like 999 on speed dial because I've been like on my knees at some points. I nearly threw up on the weekend. I seriously,
Mate.
I shit you not, right? I sat there and I was like, I was gipping.
Yeah.
Because
The intensity, bro.
you cannot. South Africa not allowed to leave a World Cup in the semis. Like, it's just I'm not allowed.
But
Okay?
do you know what? And probably your wife said the same to you.
Yeah.
Is like when England lost,
Yeah.
right? I had my head in my hands. I lay back on the sofa, and my lovely lady did not know what to do.
Oh yeah. I mean, for once in our lives, I feel like we'd been left alone, yeah, which was great because I don't think I said anything for 70 minutes.
Yeah.
I just sat there like.
I don't think my
what's
missus
going
has
on?
ever seen me like this.
No.
Like I was on the edge of the sofa for 75 minutes.
True passion.
Yeah. I was like, I feel sick. Like, I need to get up and walk around. I had all this energy. I was shaking. I was
You
sweating.
did, bro. At least you were ahead, right? Honestly, I was having that much of a moment, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't even swallow a bit of beer. Like I couldn't. I felt ill.
Bro, I'm with you on that.
Also, because I would have had to have faced you on Monday with a loss, right? But I've come in today so smug. It's unbelievable.
Hate it. But honestly, that was like the fact that like I said, my lovely lady didn't know what to say or do to comfort me in that time when I had tears in my eyes.
Yeah.
The sheer. Do you know what? I'll say it. Like, I'm so glad we got to semi-final because no one thought we would. Everyone writ us off.
Are you glad that it's over now? Are you like in a sense of like you can now sit back and enjoy this final without that? I mean, obviously you would love to have seen England in the final. Don't get me wrong.
of course.
Like, obviously, 100%. But you can now enjoy this final. I'm going to say with a non-bias, but obviously you're going to vote for New Zealand just to pee me off.
What?
So is my wife, by the way. Everybody out there, okay? My wife has decided that she is going to wear all black, and not only, right,
This is brilliant.
not only to support New Zealand, but she's wearing it because she feels that this is South Africa's funeral. Right?
I cannot wait.
No briflace for her, let me tell you.
So what?
No briflace, no vorse.
No voice.
Yeah. On the other hand, will be supporting
All Blacks.
the green and gold.
And by the way, Preston has ordered his green spray and his yellow spray because, you know, he will be sporting the green and gold mohawk.
I will be sporting the green and gold mohawk on the weekend.
And on the episode next Monday, when we record next, and it will be released next Tuesday,
Yeah,
he will have a green and gold mohawk.
Yeah, well, I may even do the face paint. I might just go
The
fully.
lot
Yeah, I might just have a bath in it.
for South African. We are the boy. Bro,
Yeah, well,
I'm gassed. I'm so excited.
Let me tell you. Okay. Next week
Dun, dun,
in South Africa,
dun,
whether you're gathered round a TV outside of an electrical store, right,
Yeah.
or it's on in the gym,
Yes.
or you're at home, or
And
you're
your
at
country's
work,
coming to a stop.
yeah, or you're even, yeah, it doesn't matter where you are.
Yeah.
Don't even try and go out in your car because the streets will be rammed.
Oh yeah, 100%,
And
bro.
every single, right, right,
God.
every single South African, wherever you are on this planet or another planet, depending on how
On
you feel.
another planet.
Yeah, well, just, you know how people are, you know,
So woke.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Every South African, wherever you are, if you do not don the green and gold, shame on you. Okay, because this is an opportunity for you to get behind your country.
Yes.
Right, I'm not going to say the boys because I get told off for that. Right, to get behind this, you know what it's like, bro. Anyway, I'm not getting into it.
Right.
Yeah. You best get behind South Africa.
Yeah.
For those of you who aren't 32 years plus, okay, who didn't live the 95 World Cup final, right, now is your opportunity. It's like your first time when you're allowed to vote, right? You better do it,
Yeah.
right? Get behind them, boys, girls, everything in between, right?
Yeah.
Or after, or before, or whatever. Seriously, like, you've been warned, okay? Do not let your country down, because I guarantee you
Yeah.
that the whole of New Zealand will be stood watching,
Yeah.
and they will be cheering, and they will be backing. And as much as people think that they can't tell, they can,
Yeah.
okay? This is your opportunity to show them how much you mean to them, because they show you every week how much you mean to the Springboks.
Yes.
It's now time to show how much the Springboks mean to you.
And it just means more.
It just means more.
I'm going to make you feel really old now.
Yeah.
Guess how old I was in 1995?
4.
2.
2.
I was 2 years old.
Bro.
Mate, I was 2 years old. I don't even remember it. I've just watched it. Do you know what I mean? But I mean, mate, I'm gassed. I'm
How old was I?
8.
8, 7, 8, yeah. Something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Bro, I'm
Yeah.
so excited. We won't do a prediction now. We will put a prediction out there. I know where you're going. I just want to know the scoreline, but it won't be yet.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Shall I do you a preliminary one? I've been thinking about this all day. I've been pondering this all day.
Right, you give yours, I'll give mine.
Right. Okay.
Wait.
I don't know if I dare do it. I'm going to put South Africa
Yes.
to win
Yes. Their 4th title in Stade de France in Paris on Saturday.
by 7.
Really?
Yes. By a whole 7.
Okay. Balls.
Yeah.
Wow. Are you not going to give an actual score?
I dared.
You'll jinx it.
Yeah, I will. And I'm not being blamed by however many million people.
All of the South African nation.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not. No, not
Bro,
doing it. I'm not
by
doing
7, that's massive.
it. Yeah, and I think we can. I
Yeah.
think we had a grueler against France. I think
Yes.
we came in last week. This week just gone a bit knackered and a bit beaten and a bit bruised and a bit sort of
From the France game.
from the France game.
Right.
I think.
Well, you still won, so it doesn't even matter anyway.
I was going to say, where are you guys playing for 3rd and 4th? Sorry.
Well, no one expected us to get there, did they?
No one remembers who came 3rd, mate. Yeah.
You best win on Saturday, bro.
Two right. I bet
If you
win on
do
Saturday.
not win on Saturday, I'm going to give you hella
You
shit.
can't give me hella shit, bro. You've already lost. You've lost the bet. You're getting the tattoo on your ass. What can I say? Preston wins. South Africa wins. SA Rugby wins.
But, right. South Africa by 7 then.
South Africa by 7.
Do you have anything else to add to this topic before we go?
Here come the Bokke.
Ah! He's ending on a high note.
Kijk zo. Hier komt de Bokke.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This has been episode...
12.
Is it 12?
I
It
believe
is
so.
episode 12. Bloody hell, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, we're getting there.
Tell me about it. Right.
Episode 12, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, put comments in the comment section just so you want to see us every week looking so handsome. And guys, after the World Cup, you're going to want to stay tuned because we've got a load of stuff coming for you. And I mean, we've got shows galore. So keep posted, like, notification, comment below. We'll see you later.
Thank you very much.
Peace. Stay easy, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.